Welcome to Historical World. This video is all about New Orleans. We are going to share a travel guide that what you need to do. Let's get started. New Orleans is a Louisiana city on the Mississippi River, near the Gulf of Mexico. Nicknamed the Big Easy, it's known for its round-the-clock nightlife, vibrant live music scene and spicy, singular cuisine reflecting its history as a melting pot of French, African and American cultures. Studio B. This studio, in a huge warehouse space in the Bywater neighborhood, showcases the work of local artist Brandon Odoms. He specializes in large-scale murals and paintings illustrating scenes from Black culture in the city. Crescent Park is a mile-and-a-half long and feels very much like a local spot. You're unlikely to find Mardi Gras beaded tourists here. New Orleans Museum of Art, a must-see on most visitors' New Orleans itineraries, and deservedly so. The building itself, set back in City Park, is imposing and grand with its alabaster walls and Greco-Roman columns. Steamboat Natchez. It is a well-loved and well-established tour with 2 daily harbor cruises, as well as dinner and Sunday brunch cruises. Though they may differ slightly, all of the cruises take in the sights and history of New Orleans and the Mississippi River. Louis Armstrong Park. There aren't a ton of green spaces in downtown New Orleans, so Louis Armstrong Park, just outside the French Quarter, is a welcome option. Sanger Theatre. You can still feel the glamour that must have accompanied the opening of Sanger Theatre in 1927. Although the capacity has been cut from 4,000 to 2,600, the grand venue is still one of the biggest theaters in town. Sidney and Valda Bestoff Sculpture Garden. This 5-acre sculpture garden is a park within City Park, and acts as an open-air annex to the wonderful New Orleans Museum of Art. Tipitina's. The unassuming uptown building with no seats may be over 100 years old, but Tips, as it's affectionately known, only became a music venue in the 1970s. It quickly cemented its place as a New Orleans music institution. Local brass bands are a particular thing to see here. Mardi Gras World. You might walk right by this anonymous warehouse by the port of New Orleans, but inside is a behind-the-scenes look at what goes into the country's biggest free party, Mardi Gras. Audubon Aquarium of the Americas. The Audubon Aquarium opened in 1990 and has since welcomed millions of visitors to the striking glass and steel building on the banks of the Mississippi River. Southern Food and Beverage Museum. Sometimes it feels like most, if not all, of the festivities in and around New Orleans are simply vehicles for making and consuming local dishes and cocktails. It makes sense, then, that this museum opened in 2014 to celebrate the food and drinks that are so beloved in this region.